When I think Black girl magic, the first word that comes to my mind is purpose. When you're living in your purpose, the sacrifices that you make, it's almost like it's not even a sacrifice. It's just a building block to get you toward where you're supposed to be in life. And when you're able to reflect on those buildable things, you're like, that, I couldn't have scripted that. Nobody can do what you're doing because there's only one you. That's magical. Black is not a color, it's a hue. There's black and white are hues. The colors lie between the two hues. And so when you think about Black skin, you can go as fair, as close to white as you want to be, to as close to black like these pants, as you want to be. And it's all beautiful, and it's all dynamic, and it's all just like one characteristic of what Blackness is to an individual.
Black skin is so controversial for some reason. I feel like if you see a group of 5 Black men walking down the street, there still is a lot of like, clutch the purse, cross the street, you know, come on doggy, let's go to the other side, because there's like an energy, even with the skin tone. This kind of can get into the topic of colorism within our community. As a deeper toned Black woman, even in my community, I haven't had it like the best. I haven't had every Black man tell me I was beautiful or I was something they desired, which is fine. Everyone has preference, but we make it this huge, sometimes a little too huge, where it separates us. It creates a class system even amongst Black people.
I've struggled with living with Black skin. There was a good portion of my life where I wanted to be white because society would put in my face all the time, like how beautiful white women are. Now, it wasn't until I was older and I had my group of friends who reminded me all the time, not that my parents didn't, they did tell me all the time that I was beautiful. I was having a hard time myself believing that I was beautiful in my own Black skin, and that bothered me for the longest time. And it wasn't until my group of friends that they reminded me every single day, but there's something different about having your Black friends, your Black sisters, really just tell you, hey, I went through this, but here's how I learned how to navigate that struggle. Here's how I learned how to make sure that I knew that my skin was beautiful. But living in Black skin has not been easy, but I will say that I love my Black skin more than I ever have loved it in my entire life.
I think being a Black woman is triumphant because it literally takes strength every day to be who you are.
Every day there is something that is trying to knock you down. Whether it is these people at this job.
Even at the workplace, if you have a bad day, it is a big deal if you as a Black woman have a bad day, because you can come across as angry and you are blowing up, or you are just too weak that day or whatever, and it comes across as a negative thing.
Or the people on social media, or the people in your friend circle, or the people in your family, or just people on the street, the people in the grocery store. Everybody's trying you 24 hours a day.
There's a lot to be angry for sure, yes, but that's not what I want people to think of me, that I'm not smart, I'm not someone who can't control her temper, I'm not someone who isn't cultured, quote unquote, in terms of knowing the arts, knowing theater, knowing movies, knowing pop culture. I don't want people to think that I'm not intelligent, or because my name sounds funny that I don't know certain things.
Every day a Black woman gets up and she does what she has to do, and she takes care of who she takes care of, even if it's just herself. You know, every day that she gets up to do that, because it's not easy. Every day that you live on and don't give somebody a piece of yourself is triumphant to me.
Black is, I would say, just the life of the party. Black is the creative engine behind everything. Black is original, and you can find it in, I would have to argue, everything. There is a little, and if not a little, a lot of Black.